7, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles a day, 4, 11, 7, 30 the day before. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no stars in the war.
Well, hi guys, welcome back to another Yonder Mountain Adventure. We're in another prime location here in Northumberland. In the background you can see a very peaceful scene. I'm over on Lindisfarne, commonly known as Holy Island, and it wasn't always as peaceful. In June of the year 793 AD, Viking longboats made the journey across the North Sea and landed here on Lindisfarne, killing monks, desecrating sacred sites and looting treasures, raping and pillaging, and it was just a brutal time. Well folks, thankfully it's peaceful here now. Well, not quite as peaceful as usual, because we've got a good couple of hundred people doing some kind of marathon, half marathon or what have you. So the car park is rammer-jammed, and it's also £7 for 3 hours, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're coming, strap yourself in for an expensive one. Obviously it's to protect the local area, I get that, but we're going to have a wander around. We're going to go up to the castle, we're going to look at the lime kilns, we're going to go over to the priory and St Mary's Church. We're going to have a mooch around, and then folks, we're going to get the Battlestar loaded up and in a perfect position for a car camp tonight. Fantastic. Well guys, that was the Lindisfarne half marathon. Great to see it. Brought back some fantastic memories when I was fell racing only a number of years ago. Great participation, great event and great location. We're going to have a look around the castle. We just walked a little bit further up. It's an incredible sight, like it really is. 16th century castle, and was a garrison, and the British government at the time wanted to make sure that this was really a stronghold because of everything that was going on, the Jacobite rebellion in 1715 and various other different things that were going on at the time. It was just a time of massive local unrest, so they fortified it massively, and they had up to 21 cannons. It's just an incredible castle to look at. We're going to go and have a look around it now, guys. Right guys, let's have a wander up. The castle's closed, so we'll not be able to get in, but at least we can have a look. Look at the views, unbelievable. Built mid 1500s. And a very significant historical site. Well guys, here we go. These are the lime kilns at Lindisfarne, and they were built for a couple of reasons. Firstly, lime was a major component for building materials, for mortar, and of course at the time there was a big rise in building and construction all over Britain actually, and this was one of the first major and most complex lime kilns. What you should do is, obviously there's abundance of limestone, brought the limestone here, burned it in the kiln and rendered it down into quicklime, which was used for mortar. And it's just, apart from its functionality, it's just a beautiful construction. It really is. Let's go in and have a look. So if we've got sufficient lighting. It's actually amazing that you can still come around these places and actually have a look around. You can get all the way around here, guys. You see the little holes, the various kilns that would have been. Look at this. Isn't it amazing that you can just wander around these types of places? It's absolutely fascinating. Right guys, we're going to head further up into the island and we're going to go and check out the really old stuff.
Went down to the river, washed my sins away. Pray, 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 and pray for another day. I went down to that river, washed my sins for free. The devil's on the other bank, staring back at me. I'm a dead man walking, I'm a dead man walking.
Well guys, this is it. Lindisfarne Priory, founded in 635 AD by Saint Aidan. And it's famously where the Lindisfarne Gospels were written. And it's quite an impressive building, as you would imagine. Later on, became a Benedictine monastery. And in 1536, it was later ruined under the rule of King Henry VIII. Steeped in history, and there's a statue there of Saint Aidan as well. Unbelievable history. Well, that was fantastic, guys. Now we just need to make our escape across the causeway before the tide comes in. Nice and quiet now, and we are off to go and find our perfect pitch for tonight. Fantastic. Well guys, we've made it to a perfect pitch yet again, the heart of Northumberland. What a beautiful little setting this is. The weather's changed, it's got a little bit cold and a little bit windy, but it's still absolutely beautiful, and we've got a fantastic pitch for tonight. Let's have a look. I need to show you a new bit of kit. You'll have noticed some new bits of filming in this video as well, so I want to show you that. I want to show you some of the kit at the back. We're going to show you what we've got for the world famous eating segment tonight. And basically, we'll just chill out. Let's have a look, guys. Well, it doesn't get much better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just show you something inside the old Battlestar first of all. Right, let's just get in here. Fantastic. Look at this. We have got a new bit of kit. This is a dash cam. And it has got an internal camera on there. This is the VIOFO A329S, all nicely wired in by Double D. You can see there the cables just go up and it's just traced on the inside of the door lining and what have you. So it's nice and neat and discreet. And on the back, because you'll have noticed some nifty footage, we've actually got an external waterproof camera, again all perfectly wired in by the main man himself. You can see there's no wires here and no wires along there, traced all the way down to the front. Absolutely fantastic fantastic. It's given us some new footage, and also just from like a general security point of view. And I'm going to contact my insurance company as well, because I've got a sneaking suspicion having a 3-camera dash cam like that, which records constantly, will probably lower my insurance premium. I'll put a link. I'm just testing this out. The company VIOFO kindly got in contact with us and asked us if I would want to test this out. And I thought, you know what? I've never used a dash cam before. I know nothing about them, but it's like 4K. All the cameras are 4K. And it was mega easy to install as well. So anyway, we're testing that out. Links in the description if you want to have a look at it. I'll do a separate review when I know more about it. But have a look at the setup, man. Unbelievable. Let's have a look and see what we've got for the eating segment tonight. Well, guys, first things first. The AFERY P210 2400 watt unit. This is what I'm testing out at the moment. First impressions are very good. It's on 100% charge. Oh, fantastic. The more astute amongst you will have noticed I've got the toaster with us. There's a fire ban on in Northumberland. There's no way I'll be having a fire, so we're going to be having, that's right, toasted sandwiches. Let's have a look. Well, you're not a Geordie if you don't have British corned beef in your toasted sandwich. That is with some tomato. That's a huge one, a big beef tomato. There's going to be some onion on there, and it's going to be in a ciabatta roll as well, toasted up, fantastic. I've also got some very local multi-grain sour cream and black pepper crisps with some sweet chili hummus, and that is going to be cooked up in a beautiful setting. Oh, amazing. In the comfiest, most luxurious camping chair ever. AMA Brothers. Oh my God, I love this thing. There's no fancy BS tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on some funny medication, which is making us feel a little bit odd. So I'm just on the Lucozade Sport. Oh dear me. Well, true to form, absolutely fantastic. Big, beautiful skies, wispy clouds, river behind, we're Battlestar Galactica, fully powered up. We've got our bait for tonight. Who could ask for any more? If this isn't prescription nature, I don't know what is. Oh, right, I'm starting to get peckish here, like. Let's power up the old AFERY. Massive big display on there. I'm loving this thing, like, to be honest. I've got the, this is just a cheap unit, this one. Now, the power on this is 700 watts, so let's see what it registers on there. We'll activate the AC, and it should tell what on there pretty much straight away what the output is, 671 watts, so it'll change. But generally speaking, that's coming up pretty accurate. Right, lights on, that's heating up. Fantastic. Always get quite excited. Oh, hey, now that is looking good. It needs a little bit longer, like. Fantastic. Hey, I tell you what, folks, these are fantastic. What happens is it gets up to temperature using 673 watts, give or take. When it gets up to temperature, it levels off, and it doesn't actually absorb any power at all. So these are actually really economical, really economical. I'm well pleased with that, like, well pleased. And I can't wait for this sandwich. I'll tell you what, something funny happened on the, well, not funny, it was a little bit of a, well, it was funny, I suppose. On the way over from Holy Island, there was a massive traffic jam. Anyway, the policeman who was on scene came over and he was telling everybody what the crack was. I says, what's happened here, mate? He says, oh, nothing too drastic. He says, do you know the Sea Life Centre in Ashington? I says, oh, I do, I. He says, well, they were taking a massive delivery articulated truck, you know, full of aquatic tortoises. And basically what had happened was, I don't know if the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel or something like that. Anyway, the truck jackknifed and it spilled its load, thousands and thousands of these aquatic tortoises all over the road. I says, oh my God, that's serious. He says, aye, it was a total disaster. Oh no. Fantastic. Oh yeah. Enough of this stupidity, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at the sandwich. Oh yes. Well, that looks like it is pretty much ready, guys. Fantastic. Oh yes, folks. My favourite time of night. It's time for the world famous eating segment. A little bit of crustacean there. And go the birds. Right, guys, here we go. Chia butter? I don't know. Anyway, bun, corned beef, some tomato, and some onion. Let's check it out. Fantastic. It's going to be hot, mate. Oh yeah. Wow. Unbelievable. I tell you what, you know, when you're born a Geordie, right, the first thing they do when they take you, you know, get rid of the, cut the umbilical cord, you get passed to the nurse first, and what happens is the nurse gives you a little bit of corned beef. True story. Oh yeah. Oh, hot. Crunchy. Corned beefy. Tomatoey and oniony. Unbelievable. Oh my God, guys. Toaster, power bank, car, prescription nature, toasted sandwich. Unbelievable. I'll tell you what, like, this might be a 10 out of 10 meal, but my mum does 11 out of 10 toasted sandwiches. She always has done. Isn't that right, Mum? You make the, everybody knows it. Everybody knows my mum makes the best toasted sandwiches. It's basically a universally known fact. But it's so good, like, oh yeah. I am definitely cooking up another one. That's unbelievable. But guys, I'm going to dust this off, make another one. I'm going to chill out just down by the river there because it's absolutely beautiful. I've just seen a huge heron. Huge. And I'm just going to sit and contemplate my own existence. I'll catch up with you when I'm ready to crawl into me scratcher. Fantastic. Oh yeah. Oh well, guys, what a peaceful night that was. Just chilling out down by the river, a couple of fish jumping. The heron is trying to catch his supper and have an eating segment, hopefully with some degree of luck. And I've just watched the end of the sunset. And it's just been a lovely night. It's quite early, but I'm going to get myself tucked up in my scratcher. I'm going to catch up on a little bit of YouTube. Jeff Greenaway Outdoor. Cowell Explorer. Hello, Fraser. What a legend. Absolutely top class. And my good mates, Caitlin and Dan at Geordie's Explore. If you haven't seen these guys, check them out, guys. Honestly, fantastic content and just lovely, lovely people as well. Really good. So I'm going to chill out. I'm up early doors in the morning, so I'm going to say good night and God bless. And I'll see you guys first thing. Well, guys, welcome to another day in bonny Northumberland. you join us a little bit later on in the day this morning, I just had to be up mega early. I needed to be somewhere, and I just didn't have time to do any filming this morning. So I've done what I need to do, and I'm just down on a very popular Northumbrian beach. The Northumbrian coastline is about as beautiful as it gets, and just a little bit further up there you've got Holy Island, about, I don't know, 40 minute drive, something like that. Fantastic place, guys, it really is. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. What an adventure it's been. It's a few years since I've been up to Holy Island, so I really enjoyed getting up there and having a bit mooch around and looking at the place and sharing some of the history with you guys as well. I hope you enjoyed it. Do let us know in the comments if you're enjoying, you know, us visiting these historical places and giving you some of the insight into the area and some of the history. I put a poll on the Yonder Mountain Facebook community, and there was a good response to that, but do let us know, guys. Or if you just prefer us sticking to me knitting and just doing the car camping, we'll try and get a good mix of things. I'm gonna stretch my legs, and actually for once the North Sea is looking quite turquoise, almost like I'm on the west coast of Scotland. Well, you're not quite, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna get myself a couple of miles walk along the beach, soak up this beautiful prescription nature before heading home and cracking on with the rest of the day, household chores and all of that type of thing. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, hey, that water is freezing, absolutely brass, but it is nice. Like, what a fantastic way to spend your time just plodging around in the sea. Unbelievable, guys. There's gonna be no swimming going on. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, do remember, give the video a thumbs up. Obviously helps with the YouTube algorithm, but most importantly, it lets me know that you're enjoying this type of thing, and I'll keep on making it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, guys, and the notification bell. That way every time I upload a new Yonder Mountain Adventure, you'll get a buzzer on your phone and you'll not miss a thing. Well, it looks like we could be in for a little bit of changeable weather. As always, you can see the clouds are just darkening, the wind's getting up, and the North Sea's getting a bit choppy and colder. Fantastic. Guys, what a perfect place just to wrap up the video. Thanks very much. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the kind comments. Thank you very much for all the buy me a coffees. It's greatly appreciated and very, very kind. So a big thank you to everybody this week and everybody full stop who's bought us a coffee. It just goes into diesel. I converted it into diesel for the Battlestar, and it helps recharge the dilithium crystals so I can get myself out on these adventures. So a big thank you to everybody. Right, guys, you know the drill. This week, definitely make sure you get up off the sofa, get away from that rectangular object in the corner of the room, which is just broadcasting rubbish, mainly anyway, on the mainstream news and media. Just brings you down, ladies and gentlemen, we know that. So this week, make sure you get your backpack on, head out somewhere, it doesn't matter where, local forest, woodland, down the estate, down the park, anywhere, it doesn't matter. Just get out, get some fresh air and soak up some beautiful prescription nature. Well, that's it for another week, guys. I'm hoping to get a video out to you next week. I'm a little bit stuck with work. I may or may not, I'll do my best, guys. If not, I'll certainly see you in the following week. This week, have yourself a fantastic time. Get out and spend time with the people closest to you and the people that you love. And remember, kindness is a superpower. Fantastic.